what can I do to make this even more difficult? Not just, I'm gonna sit here and be stubborn and not let him pull me down, but how do I actually start to deconstruct his structures, his legs, to what we would call open the guard, so that I can then pass around the guard, past his legs, to get to a mount or a side mount position like we talked about in the previous weeks. If we turn around here, let's look at what's going on back here. So we look at his ankles, right? His ankles are crossed. And as long as his ankles are crossed, there's really not a lot that I can do. If I stand up, or I try to stand up, he pulls me back down. Well, that didn't work. If I try to just back away, he sticks with me. Well, that's not working. If I turn around, this is really bad. Now he's got my back, so I don't want to do that either. What we need to do is we need to think about ways to deconstruct, to separate his ankles. If Matt's guard was open, well now, if I start to back up, I can get away. If his guard is open, I can start to stand up because there's nothing holding my hips to the ground. But he's not going to let me do that.
I'm not ready for this.
Sure, he's being charitable today. So let's talk about some ways that we can make him open his guard. He may not want to, and that's fine, because if we use the right techniques, we can start to separate these ankles. What do you think needs to happen to his ankles for them to open up? What do you think?
Pressure needs to be applied.
Pressure. If you apply enough pressure to the ankles will open. Who felt pressure on their ankles in the drills that we were just doing? Pretty much everybody, right? As they were moving around, you felt pressure on the ankles, and it doesn't feel very good. It feels uncomfortable. And sometimes it's so uncomfortable you go, you know what? Take it. I'll let go. That's what we're gonna start to focus on. And we're gonna go with some fairly easy variations here. There's a ton of ways to open the guard, but let's just talk about a couple of basic ones.